First, His Holiness Dalai Lama never banned practicing this controversial Dhamma protector. He strongly encouraged people not to practice, particularly people who want to come to his teachings. That's what how he stands. That's his position. Quite often they use ban. That's they want to people believe. Dalai Lama banned. Never. And particularly the Khalsang, he quoted few saying, "Oh, look at the Dalai Lama's website." Actual quotation makes from Tibetan Youth Conference, Youth Organization's statement, not the Dalai Lama's statements. He quoted twice, saying, "Oh, Dalai Lama's." Actual quotation, he said, comes from Tibetan Youth Congress. And that is the fact. Quite often, he is the person, Khalsang, he presents this called ISC News Agent. I'll give you an example, just a small example, how he distorts the facts. In just July, I think that July 14th, I think that's the case. Sorry, my notes are a little bit distorted. Yeah. July, the 19th of July, he presented this, I think, the 10 or 15 minutes program in that ISC News. What he said, Dalai Lama claims his teacher, Trijang Rinpoche, Trijang Dorje Chang, encouraged him to abandon practicing Dorje Shugden. That's what he said. Dalai Lama never ever said Dalai Lama encouraged his tutor, Trijang Rinpoche, encouraged him to abandon. That's not the case. But in fact, what he's doing, he presents that, but also at the same time he shows as evidence is this, what His Holiness Dalai Lama's website said. That's what he showed in the screen. His Holiness Dalai Lama renounced practice in 1975 after discovering the profound historical, social, and religious problems associated with it. He did so with the full knowledge and support of his junior tutor. So what Khalsang did, support, that word, English word, support, he twisted into saying encourage. These two words have totally different meaning. What His Holiness Dalai Lama is saying, after his long-term observation on this issue, historically in many different ways, he reached the decision he's not going to worship this spirit anymore. Therefore, he consulted his senior tutor as well as his junior tutor, Trijang Rinpoche. That moment, Trijang Rinpoche supported, not encouraged. That's a distortion. There are many other that kind of distortions. As one of the other previous speakers said, "Oh yes, they banned it and show some kind of dramatic picture." They never show those 3 monks killed in Dharamsala. Must show those two. Get a good balance. Fact must show the facts. It's much better than distortion. Then somebody, you talk about international amnesty. International amnesty's position on allegation abuse against worships of Tibetan deity Dorje Shugden, June 1998. Now the International Amnesty said this. None of the material International Amnesty International has received contains evidence of abuses which fall within the Amnesty International mandate for actions such as grave violations of fundamental human rights. That is Amnesty International's reports, June 1998. That's the fact. Now, I want to say just a few words. Somebody said, why they didn't quote those murderers? Of course, those out of the local Indian police, they identified 4 sorry, they all escaped to in China. China protecting them. That's how.